Hey everyone, how's it going? Another day. Oh, busy day as always. I was over at Tom's place today. I do a bit of running around and checking things out, and we're discussing different things about Bitcoin Ascension, especially good things, which is nice. It's always good to have good news. And I was talking to a programmer today. Regarding the big thing that I'm bringing, and looking very, very positive indeed. I can't wait till I can announce it. That's for sure. I'll wait till some people are on. Make sure you can hear me. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I can hear me. But I think that's normal. Oh, that is the spot. Have to stay hydrated, guys. Always stay hydrated. Oh. Great. Good, some people are on. Yay! You're all special. Also making preparations to move to the UK as well at the same time. That's not really hard for me. I'm a dual citizen anyway, so I just need to hop on a plane and I can just turn up. It's really cool. But trying to get things organised, renting a place over there. I've got to do it like face to face, so I've got to go over there and then I can find a place to rent and things like that. But it's all good. Fussy lot they are, the bloody real estate agents. Eh? I tried emailing several and no response whatsoever. And I was talking to a real estate agent that I know, David Clark, and he said, no, you've got to do it face to face. If you go to the touristy places, yeah, they'll talk to you. But if you just normal towns and things like that, where I'm going, Pontypool, it's more face to face before they'll even talk to you. So, but that's okay. I don't mind. I've got a place to stay, which is good. While I do look for a place, which is great. A friend of mine over there said they put me up for a while, and I was telling them what I cook when I'm home, when I do the cooking and things like that. I cook. I taught myself how to cook quite a few dishes and things like that. And they said, "Oh yeah, that's fine. You can cook." I made them hungry when I was talking to them, so that was funny. But I haven't known the person too long. But they're a very nice person, and they were quite. Thought it was quite a big thing to open up the house to me, and said, it's fine, like it was nothing. They're also a member of Bitcoin Ascension, but I only met them in November, December. So, just shows you how warm and friendly people are, and of course, naturally, they're in Bitcoin Ascension. They're nice, warm, friendly people. That's all we have here, I think. That's all I see a lot of, which is great. So I can't wait to be going over there, and I'll be doing up until I do move to the UK, which could be in like just a couple of weeks. I'll be doing the lives a little earlier in the night for me, because it's like 3 a.m. now. I'll be doing them probably a couple of hours earlier, because I'm being told by several people that I'm starting to look a bit too tired, and they're worried that if I don't get enough sleep, because I do only sleep a few hours a night, they want me to get a few more. That with the amount of driving around I do during the day, they're a bit worried I might, get a bit tired behind the wheel and things like that. And I don't want to crash. I don't. It hurts. I have a problem with trees as it is, sort of thing, when I'm walking, because I'm on my phone talking to someone, and a couple of times I've walked into a tree, and funny when you think of it, but it really hurts. Those trees don't move, eh? Funny stuff, but so yeah, but then once I get to the UK, then I can go back to the normal time, because this time right now is only like 6 o'clock in the evening over in the UK, so it's nice and early, so that's no problem at all. So but up until then, so for the next couple of weeks, I'll be doing a couple of hours early, just so you guys know that I'll be doing that. That way I'll get some rest, and people will stop saying you need rest. Same token, I find it hard to sleep because I get excited about things that are going on. I was talking to a programmer tonight about the big thing I want to do, and they said that's not a problem, can be done. Pardon me, so they're hopefully we'll have that work started straight away. That will help Bitcoin Ascension in leaps and bounds, and it won't cost you anything at all for us to do this. As I said, I don't want to keep asking members for money. We ask money for like the co-op and things like that, but that's to benefit you in terms of paid advertising and things like that. I don't make it mandatory. I've seen plenty of programs that make it mandatory that you have to put in for this, or they just take it away from whatever money you've put in and things like that, and they keep asking for more and more money. As I've said before, with charities and things like that, unfortunately they're in that vicious cycle where they have only so many members, but they have to keep asking money from them again and again and again, you know, and it bleeds people dry, and I don't want to do things that way. I'm going to be totally different with the way I do things, and so I thought I'll go with volume. So let's get lots of people in. Doesn't cost much, but the thing I'm bringing in, the big thing I'm bringing in, and I'm sorry I keep saying, oh, God, I wish I could tell you. And when I announce it, it's going to be great. But there's something else as well that'll be coming down a little further down the track, not long down the track, but a little bit further down the track, that if I can do this, and it wasn't my idea, it was Tom's idea, but I've sort of really gone with the idea. If I can do this thing, it is really going to make a huge difference to everyone. And again, it won't cost you anything. It's going to be massive, absolutely massive, and never been done by a matrix program-based business before. So yeah, really excited about that one as well. Well, both things haven't been done, but this one will really be a kick-ass, basically, and very, very excited. So thank you, Tom, for the idea, and thank you, my silly brain, for coming up with 3,000 ideas in a second. I talked to Alton today, messaged Alton, and he was talking about the strategy that I come up with, the level 3 strategy. He likes the level 3 strategy, he thinks it's a great strategy, but he was doing his maths, and something I probably didn't overlook. I was keeping it in round numbers, like 10 accounts, you keep a third out of the, you know, out of all your profits. You keep 2/3 and you only spend 1/3. But he was saying to put someone through, sort of thing, if a person was to make 14 accounts instead of 10, it would actually, by making those 14, it would actually push another person through. So, and that's correct. But I'm not going to change all the videos now and things like that. So, but yeah, it's an interesting point. I mean, basically, we want to keep bringing people in anyway. So if you're making the 10, you know, hopefully at the same time we're bringing in 4 people, you know, so it won't matter. But it's something to keep in mind with the strategy. Remember, it's only a suggestion anyway, but if you're going to follow the strategy, if you're going to do 10, maybe do 14, you'll still keep over half the money that you've made anyway. And just remember that it's going to push someone through. So that's another strategy, so to speak. And obviously when you get paid out on level 4, 5 and 6 sort of thing, you can buy as many as you like, I suppose, then. And that'll be fantastic. But it's good that, you know, members come to me and they can talk to me and their suggestions and their logics and things like that. I like that I can talk to these people. I get a lot of messages. I had a hell of a lot today. I was on a call and at the same time was answering 20 different messages. So I multitasked. I'm rather proud of myself. I'm a man and I multitask. And it's amazing. I didn't, when I was talking, wasn't like typing when I was talking, because they wouldn't have answered their questions at all. They'd be scratching their head saying, you know, is he drunk? But I wasn't. So I was very good. Very proud of myself. What else is happening? Gina Lever did her testimonial. It's up in the Facebook group. It's pretty good. I liked it. I like the ones that are just genuine and come from the heart and just honest. You know, nothing hypey or crappy about that. There's so much hype out there right now. It's great. Penny has done one as well. Penny Harder. She's done her first one ever. And this lady is a major marketer, very well-respected leader, and a very honest lady. And yeah, she's never done one before, so this is her first one. And what I'm liking about the competition that I designed with the live testimonial, well, the recorded testimonials, the video testimonials. I mean, we know why they're important. If you don't know by now, you haven't been watching my lives, but we know why they're important. But I love for the bulk of the people that have done the video testimonials, never done them before. You know, they're self-conscious, you know, which is understandable. They don't need to be. The only people that can really judge them are themselves, and you should always remember that. The only person that can judge you is you. You've got to be your harshest critic. Doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. It only matters what you think about you. Okay, so if you're doing the right thing, and it doesn't matter if people say, oh, you know, you're full of it and things. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. No one owns your life except you. Okay? I don't own you. You don't own me. You know, we're our own people. We're free people. And so respect your opinion. Okay? This is what I've always told my kids. Just do good in the world. That's all you got to do. You know, it doesn't have to be political. It doesn't have to be religious or anything like that. Just do good to people. Like, you know, you want to be treated one way, you know, you've got to treat people the same way. And I've always taught my kids that. And I must admit, all three of my kids are very respectful people. My middle daughter, she works with special needs children. She's just become a teacher. And she works with special needs kids. And, you know, and these are like older kids, like 17, 18 years old. One needs a nappy changed and they're very, some, you know, flare up and things like that. But she is running it for a young girl who's just started out. Oh man, she's running it. She's running it beautifully. You know, the kids are responding. The parents are responding, because parents a lot of the time are in denial. They don't want to admit there's problems with their kids and things like that. I've seen that over the years. She's getting through to them. You know, the principal of the school where she's working now is very impressed. You know, so I'm very proud of her, because she gives her all, you know, to benefit others, and I love it. Absolutely love and she enjoys doing it. And it's, believe me, hard job. Most of us probably wouldn't be able to do it. It's a very, very difficult job, and sometimes can be rather thankless. Although she says, you know, every time she gets one of the children to respond and learn something and interact or something like that, she said, you know, she's had a win. So she's a very positive girl, my daughter. Haven't really. That's not the daughter that hangs around the back and makes funny faces at me. This is my other daughter, Nadia, and very, very proud of her doing what she's done. Because it's hard enough just to be a teacher in this day and age, but to be a special needs teacher takes something, well, special, and she's done that. So I'm very proud of her. And but again, she treats people how she wants to be treated, and she treats people with respect. She doesn't speak to the children condescendingly. She and other people have told her she's crazy to be doing it. She doesn't listen to people like that. She knows what she's doing, you know, so it doesn't matter. So in terms of the videos, a lot of people doing it for the very, very first time, and they were very nervous. Kath Foster was another one, very nervous. Rusty, very nervous as well. Reno, the list goes on. There's been quite a few videos, and they're from people who don't usually do them, and just fantastic. This is what I wanted, you know, because these are real people, you know, who aren't major marketers sort of thing, who get on there like, well, I never did lives before Bitcoin Ascension, and now look at me, I'm fairly relaxed and chatting to you like I'm having a coffee with you across the table. You know, with practice it gets easier, and when you know what you're talking about, but of course they're doing this for the first time, so very, very proud of them. That competition closes tomorrow, and so by my live tomorrow, that competition ends. So if you were going to do a live, get stuck in. Just get on your phone and just say, you know, my name's Mark, you know, I'm from Philadelphia. I joined Bitcoin's I like Bitcoin Ascension, or I joined Bitcoin Ascension because, I mean, Jane talks about, talks about when she was asked about a different program like 9 months ago, sort of thing, and then she was finally asked about it, and they said, oh no, it died, basically. And but I'm in this one now, Bitcoin Ascension, and as she said, you know, it felt right, it clicked, and things like that. And this is what I wanted. I wanted people to see this and go, this doesn't actually look too bad. This isn't one of these hypey ones and things like that. This is something that's solid. and that's what I wanted people to see. And Jean saw that straight away from a testimonial. She saw it straight away, and it's been going from strength to strength, you know. So it's fantastic. Pardon me. It's fantastic to see, and people just putting up their honest opinions and thoughts. I love it, absolutely love it. There was another gentleman I was hearing about today from Juliet. He was in some sort of Forex trading platform and went to get his money out, and then they say, no, you've got to give us another $1,000 so we can give you your money back. And he said, just take it out of, you know, what's in there, and they won't do that. As soon as they start asking for more money to do a simple task, I was with a Forex trading company years ago, and they tried that on me big time, and I said, no, just take it out, you know, of that, and then just send me the rest. And he said, oh, no, that's not how we do it. I said, but the money's there, isn't it? And he goes, yeah, the money's there. Then what's the problem? Well, send it to me and I'll just send it back. No, apparently you've got to put... And that sounds a bit scammy to me. I know they do charge, like real traders do charge withdrawal fees and things like that. But usually they'll take it out whatever's in your balance and do it the way I said. They don't usually ask for fresh money to be pumped in. So as soon as any of you that are in a Forex trading thing, if they're asking for fresh money to be pumped in for you to get your money out, something really screwy with that. So watch your step. Don't just believe in doing that. This man's lost, I won't say how much he lost, but he lost a fair bit because, you know, he didn't have $1,000 to give him to get his money out. And that's just wrong. That's criminal as far as I'm concerned. So, you know, I never want to be something like that. Too much about the money and not enough about the heart, and we're all about the heart, aren't we? So yeah, get those done. I was talking to Tom about the clicks. He said that's all going well, so I'll get him to organise a post tomorrow to put in to give you an update on where we are with the clicks. People are still rolling in and registering and things like that, and learning about Bitcoin Ascension. Juliet's working her backside off, talking to these people and getting them set up. And I know other people are too, so that's fantastic to see. I want to start a big advertising blitz on Facebook as well at the same time. As I said, these people coming in, you know, they come onto Facebook and things like that. I want them just seeing nothing but Bitcoin Ascension around, and especially with what's coming. And I just want them to see it everywhere, just so they know that, you know, we've got a rock solid team, you know, more than anything else, and we do. So keep that juicing going. If you're not part of the juicing group, let us know. We'll get you in there. It's very easy in there, very easy going. People are just putting their posts that they're making and giving you the link. You click the link, go like, comment. You're done. You know, do it to a few. That's it for the day. Get on with your life. That's how simple it is. I've had my computer running for 2 days now, where I've had it on YouTube, and I've didn't select the ads that our guys have made. I selected my lives. So for 2 days it's been running. It's not finished yet. God, I talk a lot. I've talked to for at least a solid 2 days now, if not more. So that shows you my dedication to do it if I can talk like that. But it's just running through them, through the play all, and when I see it, if I haven't liked it, I like it, and that all helps boost up Bitcoin Ascension being seen. As I said, we've got so many members here now. There should be at least 1,000 views on each video. That's just the way. That's the way you succeed with any business, online, offline. You got to put in the effort. A lot of people can't did online business because they thought it was like a drive-through. You didn't have to do anything to succeed. Well, you do. Sorry to burst that bubble, but someone was telling me a bunch of porky pies, as we call them over here. Because if you don't put any effort in at all, you won't succeed. Simple as that. So online is more desirable because you don't have to drive to work, and you don't have a supervisor looking over your shoulder all day, you know, and you're working away, and you're told when you can have a break, and you're told when you can have lunch, and you're told when you can go home, and there's all that party politics, all the room politics in there and stuff like that, which is absolutely boring these days. I remember when I was worked at a warehouse, and they have the politics, you know. There's always the union guy, and then you've got the other guy who talks about the other guy, but he's trying to be your best friend. And there's the other one who always tries to get you to talk to the supervisor about things that need doing, because you know they never will, and they try and use you to do it. They're just, and it's become cliche these days. And I sit there, and I was at the last place and I met these sort of people at break time, and I'm just standing there and just laughing at them. And they go, "What are you laughing at?" I said, "Sorry, it's like kindergartners trying to, yeah," because I worked in government before that, and I mean, they're really intense, those sort of people. So you come to a warehouse where the guys are they're not dumb, but it's a lot simpler life, and it's a lot, warehouse is a lot less political crap, put it that way. So these guys trying to be political, they look sort of funny. So I had fun laughing at them. And I got them to laugh too, in the end, sort of thing, when I explained it to them. But yeah, you can pigeonhole some of these people when you're working places. But the idea of working online is that you're at home. See, yeah, I'm at home. Put the TV on. Be putting on ads, you know, commenting and things like that, telling people about what I'm in and everything like that. And I can go get a coffee. I can have lunch anytime I want. I can turn off the computer and have a quick power nap. That's the advantages to online, working online as opposed to going to your job, your JOB every day. And the other advantage is that you can make a hell of a lot more money online than you can in a normal job, depending on the job, of course. You know, you're rocket science, you're doing all right, don't worry about it. But if you're a commoner like me, it struggles a bit. You know, you work your normal 9 to 5, you don't. They say just over broke, which is pretty much the truth. You know, you've got enough to pay the bills, and you're living week to week, and it's not a lot of fun. So that's what the online stuff's for. So while you're doing your JOB, you can be on here working 15 minutes in the evening, and you're done. But you have to do something. You know, it's not just turn on the computer, yes, I should have $1 million in the bar now. No, it's not there. I don't know why. Yeah, you have to put in some effort, guys. So it's like a job in terms of you have to put in the effort. But there's a lot of advantages to doing it from home as opposed to going in and have to go through all that rigmarole every day. There's a lot of perks to working from home. But you still have to work. That's as simple as that. So if you're going to succeed, you have to put in a bit of work. Now, if you work smarter and not harder, and that's what we do here, by everyone working together, they don't have to work hours like you do at your JOB. You only have to work minutes. And that's a lot more fun. I think. I mean, a lot of people put in a lot more than that because they've got time to and they can. But there's a lot of us out there that, you know, work a job, they've got family, have to get everything done. But you can still spare that 10, 15 minutes in a day. It's just nothing, absolutely nothing at all. Just get into a routine of when you do it. You know, you've had dinner, you're sitting down having a coffee, wine, beer, whatever you have, and just get in there and you make comments. I only keep pushing this because you want to succeed. You've told me you want to succeed. So all I'm doing is passing on the advice and facts of what it takes to succeed. So if you really do want to succeed, listen. And if you just want to say you want to succeed, well, you're doing the right thing already by doing nothing. So simple as that. I've seen a lot of, not our members, but over the years I've seen a lot of people say, nothing works. You know, oh, this one didn't work, this one, oh. And I've actually asked them, I said, oh, so you're in there, what did you do? Oh, I didn't do anything, basically. They didn't say exactly that, but they did nothing. They didn't advertise it. They didn't help anyone else with their advertising, and they didn't really support it. And then they're saying nothing works. It's a bit different. It's not that nothing works, it's that you're not working. And unfortunately, online, just because you're working online, the word working is still there, and you really have to follow it. So if you understand me, they're great. You know, because that's what it takes, and you can't let it go. You can't say, "Oh, I'll just give it a break for a week." It doesn't work that way. Every successful philanthropist, entrepreneur, you know, major business owner, and things like that, they succeeded because they didn't take the foot off the pedal, right? They worked smarter. They worked every day, and they succeeded. It's the ones that say, I think it was Zig Ziglar, or it might have been someone else who used an analogy. 2 salesmen wake up in the morning, they're looking out their window of a house, right? And it's raining. You had one salesman say, oh, it's raining, I can go back to bed. The other salesman says, it's raining. Everyone will be home. I can make more sales today. Right? Which one are you going to be? The one that goes back to bed, or the one that goes out and succeeds? And that's an old analogy, and it's no different here. So just so you know, I always like passing on information like that, because that's the sort of thing that inspired me to create Bitcoin Ascension. You know, instead of complaining about all the problems with other programs and all the problems in the world, I thought, well, do something about it. So I did, and that's what I'm doing. And with the things I've got coming in over the next few months, all the different things I've got coming in the next few months, you guys are going to be shocked, put it that way. It's not something you'd normally think of. It's outside the box, and any company that can go outside the box and develop and innovate all the time will succeed. Now, do you want to be part of that success, or do you want to be making your posts on Facebook saying nothing works anymore? It's up to you. Okay, I always leave it up to you guys. All I do is pass on the info. Okay, so what else is going on? I think that's pretty much for now what's going on. We've got people coming in, of course, all the time, which is great. And a lot of people, this week especially, a lot of people from the African nations, and they're sorting out their wallets and things like that. And there's people here in Australia also. Australia's starting to creep up on you, USA. I think you might be in a bit of trouble. We might pip you soon in terms of the most members, and the UK as well. When I get to the UK, I'll be making sure the UK get right ahead. You know, I'm going to organise you guys. Yeah, whip you into line. All right, let's get together. Bang, let's go. I've got to do some designing tomorrow. I'll be on the computer all day tomorrow, I think, designing and things like that, because it's needed for some of the big surprises that are coming, and also the merchandise as well. That I'm tying in with something else as well. So always changing, but again, always developing. I could do it the crappy way and just throw out a t-shirt here, but we've got a new competition starting next week for people, and so be prepared for that one. But remember that our current competition finishes tomorrow. By the time my live video, that's it. I mean, you can still do live testimonials, but I'm only giving away 20 accounts. I'm giving away 20 of Tom's accounts, which is even better for me because they're Tom's and not mine. So thank you, Tom. He's a good boy. And so that closes tomorrow, and if we've got more than 20, which I think I do, I'll pick the best 20 and those people win. I'd like to give them all, but of course we can't give away all our positions, otherwise we wouldn't make a cent either. But I think Tom's given away about 250, maybe even 300 accounts now since we opened. And you know they're gold, so that's a lot of accounts to give away, guys. If you think about it, that's about 10 grand's worth. So you know, if you think we're not serious here at Bitcoin Ascension about succeeding, you know, no one gives away that much money's worth of accounts and their potential of what they'll end up to be. You know, for something that they're not going to put the time and effort in to develop. As I said, our innovation is going to be something that hasn't been seen before, and if you're part of us now and you're not doing anything, you're really not doing yourself any favors at all. This is your one real chance to succeed. Okay, the one real chance. This is one of those. This will turn into a program, an organisation, a business, whatever you want to call it, whatever we develop it into. That where you got into the ground floor. You know, this is like, I'm not going to say like, you know, it's like Facebook, it's like Google, it's like those sort of things where people didn't expect anything out of it, but the people that got in right at the beginning are sitting very, very pretty. Okay, so this is what you want to get in on right now, because this is going to be really change all those programs that are on Facebook right now. It's just going to blow them all away. I'm not there to blow them away, but compared to what we'll be doing, they'll look very simple to what we're doing and what we're going to be creating in terms of healing the world. I went through yesterday on my live, so you can watch a bit of that and what we're actually going to do with the charities and things like that, and how we're going to help people without living their lives for them and giving them the opportunity that they need. So watch that live. which is really, really important. I think that's basically it. So new competition next week, which you guys will like. This one finishes tomorrow for the live testimonials, the video testimonials, and I'll be going through them all again just to have a good old read. Then I'm going to send them all to Terry Phillips, and she's going to have to do a lot of work. Sorry, Terry. Not really. Ha ha. She enjoys it though, which is great. She's been flat out lately with the cats, and so just as well I'm building it up. So she's going to be putting in a bit of work soon. Hey, get her under the whip, smack. Come on, get it done, and she will. She's really good. As I said, all my admin are good. They put in a lot of time, a lot of effort, and they're just members like you. They don't get paid. They're just like you guys. They just want to help. And get things done. And a lot of you guys do it without having to be admin too. You get Jean O'Keefe, when she's not, poor woman, when she's not in doctor's appointments and getting therapies and stuff like that for the cancer, she's commenting and talking to members, and her comments are very poetic and very deep and meaningful. And she does that whenever she can. You've got to take your hats off to people like that who put their own suffering aside, sort of thing, for the greater good of everyone else. That's just true beauty right there. Okay? So big shout out to Jean O'Keefe. I hope your doctor's results come back soon and they're all positive. Well, actually, should I say positive? I hope it's all good. There we go. You can't use that positive negative crap, can you? Especially when it comes to cancer. So I hope it's not positive, but I hope it's good. Put it that way. I think she knows what I mean. I hope she knows what I mean. I could be in trouble here. But yeah, she'll know what I mean. She's great that way. But yeah, so get out there. Let's start seeing some ads. I might put an ad up because everyone keeps tagging me and everything. I've got nothing but ads all over my wall. So if you're looking for an ad to comment on, just go to my wall on my timeline. There's a ton of them. Let's get stuck in. But let's show the unity. Let's show the people that are coming in now that we're solid and we work to help each other. And this is why we're going to be successful, where millions of programs over the years have failed. And I'm saying millions have failed. We're not going to fail, all right? Not with what we're doing anyway. No way we're going to fail. We're just going to accelerate. So either sit there and keep watching and saying nothing ever works, or stand up, as I said last night, stand up and be counted, and get involved and accelerate the speed of which we all earn and the way we help the world. That's all it takes. It doesn't take that much. And if you're not going to do any of that, come into the co-op and you're still helping. So, and if anyone has any questions about the co-op, about in terms of where to send the stuff, just contact me or put it in the comments or something like that, and we'll send you the relevant information. But we want to get that 10,000 clicks. We've got just over 5,000 right now clicks. So let's get to 10,000 and really make a difference to what we're doing, considering they are converting. So that's it from me. I love you all very, very much. I love coming on here and chatting to you and talking. Remember, if anyone wants to talk to me, new members, people introducing new members, if you want to talk to me, message me and say, hey, can we have a chat? Either call me on Facebook or I'll do a Zoom or something like that, and we'll and we could do that. I'm there for everyone, practically 24/7, 24 hours a day. Although I'll get in trouble if I stay up 24 hours a day. But I'm always here to talk to you guys, and again, something else that's different about programs right now, where you can actually talk to the founder, sort of thing, and get the facts straight from the horse's mouth. I'm the horse, a bit of an ag. And you can get your answers and never have to worry about giving you suggestions for things, because as I said, we're always growing and I value everyone's opinion. All right, guys, I'll catch you all again tomorrow, earlier time, a couple of hours earlier from now, and I'll be doing my live until I get over to the UK, and then I'll go back to the normal time, because it'll be easier. And that way I get some sleep and I'm fresh and fighting fit. And right now I'm exhausted, so I'll be going to bed after this. So I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.